We are going to investigate the corrosion of some steel coupons. Before you start the lab, we will burnish them with steel wool to remove oxidation products, and we will then rinse them with acetone to remove any fat or lipids. A caliper allows to determine the dimensions of the coupons. In this case, it's a bit less than 4 centimeters wide, so the lower graduation here has the 9496 in alignment with the graduation lines above, so I would therefore report the width as 3.995 centimeters. Similarly, we can measure the thickness of the coupon, and this one is less than 1 millimeter, and so 0.0 something, and the 8 is exactly in line with the graduation line to the right of it, so it's 0.080 centimeters thickness, so 80 millimeters thickness. To weigh the coupon, we use a plastic container, so we place that on the analytical balance, tear it, and then use tweezers, never our bare hands anymore after we've washed them with acetone, to handle the coupons and place them onto the plastic container. Because we work with relatively concentrated acid in this lab, it is best to keep your rubber gloves on all the time throughout this lab. Record the mass of your coupon, and now that we have the dimensions and the mass of the coupon, we can start to corrode it. The corrosion takes place in 30 to 50 milliliters of hydrochloric acid. And some of you heat that acid, and that has to take place in a fume hood. So the beaker with the acid is placed onto a hot plate in the fume hood, and then the coupon is placed into that acid using tweezers. And then the hot plate is cranked up to 100% heat output, which in this case shows 550 Celsius. In order to protect the environment from potential splattering, we place a watch glass on top of the beaker and then allow for the hot plate to heat the acid for about 5 minutes at full output, and that should get the acid to start boiling. After 5 minutes, we switch off the heat. We will then have to wait about 10 minutes until the boiling has stopped, and we can then remove the watch glass. Using beaker tongs, we then place the beaker into the fume hood, and using tweezers, we remove the coupon, and then we will rinse the coupon with distilled water very diligently until all the acid has been washed off. The rinsed coupon is then placed on a paper towel and gently dried with another paper towel, then placed on a plastic container and weighed. That mass is your final record of the day. You will find a waste container for the coupons and another waste beaker for the acids in the lab, and then place your empty beakers in the sink, take off your rubber gloves, throw them out, and wash your hands, and you're done.